Yeah,
But
but
you
there's a
got
reason that you had to say secretly gay, because even that nigga realizes he don't need to be gay all the time.
nah. That's where they find validation. See, if you just be out now gay, you really on our team, but you don't want to act like it. Like nah, like that nigga don't. He want to be his way of gay. You don't get to tell a nigga
Well,
how to
that's
be
the other
gay.
thing is, you're right. You can't tell people how to be gay.
That's what they want to do though.
You gonna wait. You gonna gay this way and this way only.
Exactly. It's like, isn't that the same thing y'all claim that straight people be doing? Is that you only straight, but y'all be over here
Well,
telling people. Well, I'm making the argument that they make for bisexual people. It's like, nah, man, that person bisexual. It's like, well, we have collectively decided straight men know that's not a thing. And no matter how much y'all get in these internet spaces and you get validation, the moment you go out into real life, you realize nobody in the actual world agrees with that shit.
Oh
white,
man, that's how I
some white
felt.
men do. Some white men do.
Well, them
Oh
niggas
yeah,
will
but
fight.
the difference is those white men are never the ones who are like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight for you." They always agree, but like, "Yeah, man, I don't think it's a big thing if
I
you
feel
if
like
you take."
white men are getting bitched.
Yeah, but they've
Like,
always been getting bitched. I mean, come on,
look
what
at
other kind of man is just like, "Yo, man, fuck my wife"? Like, I'm sorry if you just let niggas fuck your wife, I'm sorry, bro. You're not
that's
you're not a
You gotta
man.
man.
think about it.
I thought about it. Ain't no amount of
It's
money.
not that white.
Hey, go ahead, go ahead. It's not that white men are what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it's not that white man is like newly getting bitches. That the white. We only think of the people in power, and the people in power, yeah, they essentially fucking everybody over. But you go further down that wrong. The only plus they have is that they're not going through the shit we're going through.
Yeah, that's what my that's an old story. Like you got holes in your pants. Well, at least I'm not black. That's what they used to tell them back in the day. They went to the same schools, everything. But that would have white people admitting that black people are inherently treated different in this country, and they don't believe it.
Well,
Most
no, they
black
don't
Right.
people,
believe
So
it
not
as long
all.
as
until you actually tell them, "Here's a scenario where you're gonna end up being black," and all of a sudden, like, "Hell no!" To no,
Yeah,
no, no, and it's like
if
it's
you could,
crazy.
what's that? Which if you could switch your race, would you do it? I mean, for maybe a day or two.
Exactly. That's always again. Whenever you give white people an example where they have to actually be black, that's when they tell you what they actually believe, which is, yeah, we believe it's fucked up for black people, but we just don't like y'all. It's like, I mean,
It's not that they
I
don't
have
like
more
them. It's
respect
just
for you.
like I would rather
it's
be
just
on the
it's work,
top
bro.
than at the bottom. I mean,
True
would you
indeed.
rather be getting
They don't
fucked or
lose.
fucking?
They don't want to lose power. And we just talked about how we see them getting fucked. So imagine, imagine black people coming up, and now they already felt marginalized, and now black people are doing just as good. People don't want to, I hate to say it, people don't want. It's a crab and bear situation.
Yeah, because we're like we're being fucked times two, and they're like we're being fucked too. Like okay, let's all not be fucked and move forward.
Like,
Nah,
I
I
don't know
don't want to
about
be
that, man.
because I think their solution would be just to fuck us all, even more than they're fucking you. So yeah, figure it out, buddy. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
That's always a funny thing when they say that shit. But that's
Oh,
one thing I'd love to leave behind in 2023 and just move forward in 2024 is like, yeah, that
we're
whole.
not really a racist podcast. I mean, we got moments.
Well, no,
It's
no, I'm
real
just I'm
wrong.
just saying, just in general, the whole people saying like pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's like nigga, people
So
hang
nigga ain't got
themselves
boots.
with bootstraps. I'm sorry, you can't just yeah. Some niggas they don't even have boots. Like there, it's nuances in every discussion, and you got to
And that's
understand that.
That's
but there's a normal
both
level.
ways though.
That goes back to your earlier discussion about quality of life. Look at black quality of life versus white quality of life, and then tell me. Then you'd be like, well, it's their fault. Well, do they own anything?
Correct.
Yeah.
How do
Well,
they
why
get
don't they
themselves out
own
of these
anything?
situations? It's like, well, everybody can. It's like, no, bro. We live in a capitalist society. Stop with this whole everybody's going to be able to move forward. No, the system depends on some people staying at the bottom. Like everyone
Legend.
may
Come on.
understand that not credit, cash checking places are a bad idea, but there's a reason why they are in existence. Some niggas need a little money now because they don't have the ability to truly make it.
Um,
That's just the nature of the game.
I always thought check cashing places
It's
were
just
crazy.
expensive.
No, no, check cashing is expensive, but it's better than abject poverty.
So the Democrats, it was a bill earlier this year where they would cap payday loans at a certain amount, and the payday
Hmm.
loan people fought against it, and the Democrats, folded.
Back them. Exactly.
Yep.
The Democrats are going to fold every single time there's a thing to be folded
You
on
should not have
because
a
they know.
200% interest rate on your fucking payday loan. That is just ridiculous. I would say it
Absolutely
should be no
insane.
more than 50.
Predator.
And the
Very
funny thing
predatory.
is, they act like only black people use these places, but I see the white people in there.
Oh, if it was just black people, these businesses would have folded a long time ago.
Yeah, they're screwing y'all too. Now, percentage wise, anybody ever went to a check cashing place?
Oh, I've seen them. I've seen
No,
them.
have you went? Have you
I
ever
ain't never been.
Yeah,
cash a check
I
before?
went. I
I
did.
have.
I
I
haven't.
cashed
It's
a check before.
terrible.
See, you're the only nigga I know. You see, that's how you know you didn't grow up in the hood like us, bro. You know, we all do use check cashing place. But honestly, I was
Sham
like,
ain't used it. Sham ain't used
Nigga,
one.
sometimes you just stay
Chef
poor.
ain't Chef ain't have no money, so nigga, I ain't asking nothing.
You ain't worth a damn, nigga. You ain't worth a damn. Don't beat up my
How can we
nigga
give you
Sham.
a
You
loan?
ever heard this
How you
nigga
gonna
talk
help
about a check? This nigga said I'm getting paid tonight. I said, I know that shit, cash.
Look, bro, you heard his story the other week. You heard
I
what
know
happened
that
to
shit
this
was
nigga,
cash.
man.
that could have been any of them.
That nigga lost a whole lot of money.
What you talking about?
Oh yeah, I ain't telling them about that.
Oh,
Hey,
all right, I'm gonna edit that out the podcast. Moving on.
yeah, you need to tell that story of that drunk girl who punched the one girl. That was hilarious.
Oh my fucking.
We'll end this podcast with your story
Yeah, let's end this
All
podcast
right.
with
and
the
two
story.
questions afterwards.
All right. So I saw a friend of mine out when I got back from Houston to Augusta. He's all depressed and shit. He's like, man, everybody's flaking and my girl's been fucking around. Shit, man, it's good to see you, bro. I'm like, all right. He's like, you ever go out, man? Just let me know next time you go out, man. You going out tomorrow, man? I'm like, probably. All right, I'll let you know, bro. Next day rolls around. I don't feel like going in because I got to work today. But I see my guy. He's down. I ain't seen him in a bit. Like, you know what? Try and be the good in people's lives. But like, all right. Hit him up on the phone. Like, hey, bro, let's hit the bar about 10 o'clock. That good for you? Like, yeah, we ain't going to start too late. Go there. Everything's good. It's a group of white people there. They having a little fun. And then it's some people that I know from the bar, oldies and or regulars and shit. This girl I know, we'll call her fucking Nina. Nina is light skinned. I've known her for years. I knew her daughter back when she was like a teenager. No one, yeah, yeah. So Nina's only problem is that this bitch gets extra emotional when she's drunk. And she's like a whole nigga. When she's sober, she's essentially just a regular unfeeling nigga. Only expresses one emotion, anger. When that shit goes the other way, when she's drunk, oh, you about to get everything. She turned into a fucking America's Most Wanted type bullshit. So we're having a good time. My friend, me, we talking for a bit. He goes over to fuck with the white people because he's chill. Go over there with my people. We're throwing darts. This short nigga walks in. Apparently, it's
Goddamn short nigga.
somebody she don't like. But when I see him, he's like, "Oh, what's up?" And he like flips her titty up, and I'm like, "Is this
Flipping
nigga serious?"
titties up. God damn.
Because she's probably like her late 40s at this point, or mid 40s. So she also wouldn't take shit like that. So like she's got to know him because I saw him do it twice. So it's like whatever. So then he comes over, and don't nobody know him in the group. Well, sorry, I don't know him, but everybody's saying how much of an asshole he is. So I have no idea. So Nina is playing darts with all of us, and every time he goes throw darts, he's like, "Oh, he just short," and she's mad shit talking this man, and I'm like, I don't really like him either, just based on how he's acting. But nigga, what? So she was about to leave when he walked in, right? He walks in, whatever, and then all of a sudden she's staying. I didn't put two and two together back then. Fast forward, now it's time to close up. A long time has passed. I walked over to see my friend. He was doing good, talking with the white girls. White girls seemed nice. Everything seemed like good. He wasn't mad at me for being over my people, and he was like, "I'm glad I came out, man. Appreciate it." So now we're outside. Nina has gotten into old boy, and that's the dude nobody likes. We'll call him fucking, I don't know, Jeff. Nina has gotten to Jeff's car, and I'm like, I guess he's taking her home. I was like, well, that was crazy. I'm like, yeah. Me and him chit chat for like maybe 2 more minutes. And I know she was in the car. It's like fucking 35 degrees outside. We're all outside the bar because they're closing down. All like 9 of us, because that's how filled it was. It's gone from everyone's in their little groups talking and having fun to Nina's against the car right now. I'm like, what? Why is she outside? She was just complaining about being cold. I look over and the white girl who was being nice and my friend was talking to, this bitch is bleeding from her nose and mouth. I'm like, what the fuck happened in like 30 seconds? And we had no idea. We were just a couple of feet away from this shit. Didn't realize what's going on. I walk over like, yo, what's good? And the white girl, I can now see bloody. She's like, no, she hit me in the face. I'm gonna get my lick back. Cocks her hand in some weird wind chunks out, right in the face. Feel bad because I could have stopped the hit, but I saw that the bitch was bleeding. So I'm like, it's lick back. So now she's like, oh, this bitch hit me in the face. Immediately I'm thinking, I'm looking at her face, and you've obviously pieced the fuck out of her. You get hit one time and all of a sudden it's an issue. Now, no, first thing you think, maybe she said the N-word, some shit like that. I don't think this was that type of situation. Um, fucking now we're trying to pull Nina off this girl. And we got to get the white boys to take their white girls away because now the girl wants her to look back, but the white girl got a little scared and she was shaking with us. So they got her out the way. And then now the white girls do like, hey man, I'm just trying to make everything cool. I just want to talk. Like, no, bro, you need to go home. You need to take that bitch home. Y'all go home. I'm trying to contain her. Get the fuck out. I love you. Y'all have a good night. Do not walk over here to make my job harder. And like, all right. And then they drove away. Nina is like having a fucking fit because Jeff is holding her back from trying to get to the white people. He's like, slow down, just slow down. She's like, no, you don't let that white bitch hit me. You don't let that white bitch hit me. And she's slapping him in the face. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, if he wasn't here, I'd be holding her back. And I will be damned if that bitch hit me in my fucking face. But Jeff's taking it like a champ. But now Jeff starts saying some weird shit because she called him a bitch a whole bunch of times when he didn't hear it. And she didn't say it now, but all of a sudden he was like, man, if you keep talking like this, I'm gonna have to get my gun to handle the situation. I'm like, nigga, what? Why are you mentioning the gun for a bitch? Like for women fight? What, are you serious? And I don't know if he's just talking, posture and shit, but there was nobody around to posture for. I'm guessing he was trying to have some, like, I don't know, good after bar fight, drunk sex. Fuck if I know. He pushes her down at the one of these hits because she keeps trying to get past him. When honestly, it was kind of warranted. She had slapped that nigga like 4 or 5 times. I was counting. So now she's falling close to his car. It's like, get up, come on. And we got to help her up because she's a little heavy. And it take both of us. Uh, it took just me, but he was kind of trying to help. So she gets into the car. I'm like, well, what the fuck ever? Because I don't want her. She's like, Sam, take me home. I was like, I can't. It's like, no, you come home with me. I'm like, I watched just to see what she did. And she got into his car. I'm like, all right, I can't stop a grown woman from being a dumb bitch. It'd be different if it was on some other shit. So now she's fucking gone. Anyway, the friend who I brought out in the first place was like, yo, what? I feel like the night was going good up until that shit at the end happened. Like, yeah, this is normal. Not here, but yeah, this is gonna happen if you start working at the bars. And then called that bitch. I'm sorry, texted her, and I was like, "Hey, you good?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm good. Where that white bitch at?" I'm like, "I'm pretty sure they left about when you fell." Oh, that's fine. When I see that bitch, I'm stomping her. I'm like, "Hey, you might want to think about your daughter, uh, and just sleep this off." And then she didn't respond back. But yeah, today's lesson in black women taking accountability for themselves.
Well, damn,
Oh
nigga.
wow.
Well, damn.
The reason I like your stories is because I'm like, how do you find yourself in this shit? Period. That's why I like listening to them. I'm like, wow. Because soon as that girl and they were over there fighting, I would have went into, well, see what happens, and I would have just watched. I like how you took control of the situation and you wanted to stop this or anything. But oftentimes when I see a black woman upset and there's some shit, I'm like, you want to see how this shit go? Have me around. 'Cause we're going to see how it ends. And just watch. Because number one, I, I'm not saying it's possible or not possible, but from what I came into that situation, justifiably, she want to hit you back. So if she hits you back, y'all going to start fighting. We're just going to see what happens. I'm not helping nobody. I think there's I guess the white dudes may have helped her, and then that would have got you into it. So maybe you ended it the right way. Who knows? But I probably would have walked away. Yeah, thinking about it, walked away. Yeah,
It was
Oh
just a
man.
weird way to end. I was trying to show homeboy a good time, get him out of his little depression shit, and he was. Then all of a sudden, we both almost got involved in some shit. But yeah, he enjoyed
it's all that matter.
it. It's funny because the white girl who was crushing on him was the one who ended up getting hit in the face and shit.
Oh damn, did he get her number?
I think so.
That's
But
good.
he fucking some Asian bitch too, so he good.
And what was he
I
depressed
tell
for?
them
He
don't
just
don't do the
he
white
just
one, man. You know they the devil. White women are the devil.
nobody's gonna help you with that one.
What about
Meaning we all probably agree,
right,
but
when they got money?
yeah, I agree with you.
All right, one story down. What's the second story, Reed?
I don't have a second story. We were just listening to his story.